Hello, I'm VXToyCat and welcome back to another video. Today I have a vlog style thing for you all because I wanted to talk about the YouTube algorithm. This is something you might have heard about elsewhere on YouTube, but I don't think you really ever hear about in a kind of fair way where you hear both sides, because it is this big tug of war between YouTube and the creators, and obviously creators have their side way focused for them. So yeah, today I'm going to be talking about what the YouTube algorithm is, whether it's a good or a bad thing, just kind of all the points on that, but also the wider trend of tech websites picking what you see instead of letting you pick what you see. So hopefully you do all enjoy today's video. If you do like it, please do like it and let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like it. I want to see more vlog related complex topic stuff like this one. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So quick first point, it is really early in the morning, so if I trip over words, that's that. And also there's a lot of light pouring in. It means that like the lighting on my face is like super like, I don't know, like almost like peach tomato color. I don't even know what that is. But anyway, let's move on from that and let's start talking about the actual key point, which is the YouTube algorithm. And you might notice I'm always doing air quotes around it because YouTube never just officially introduced the algorithm. They weren't just like one day, oh yeah, there's this thing we introduced. Basically, the YouTube algorithm that people are talking about is to do with the subscription box, because an algorithm is just a complex math problem to solve, you know, one kind of thing. And basically, YouTube decided to use one of these for the subscription box, because when YouTube first started and when any social media first starts, they just decide, oh yeah, we'll just let you see whatever is posted to this place, and that's going to be great. So if you look at Facebook, very early back in the day, if you've been using it for 5 or 10 years, you'll see that back in the day it used to be a timeline of just everything your friends posted in order, and nowadays it's highlights. It's just, oh, here's a thing your friend posted about going to Spain, here's something, a life event, that, and basically it tries to sort by what you want to see rather than just showing you everything and letting you work out by yourself. There's a lot of reasons that sites like to do this. The big one though is kind of user retention. They realize if they show you the best stuff, it gives you a better opinion of the site and it makes you want to use it more, which is good for everyone. So YouTube decided to do this at some point in the last 5 years, where they decided, you know what, the subscription box used to just be, I want to see all the videos from someone on my homepage, but that's not necessarily what everyone wants to see these days. Even though you think you want to see the stuff on the homepage, YouTube's side of the argument is, well, do you really want to see that? If you can only watch 5 videos a day, you subscribe to 10 people, wouldn't you rather we picked and made the videos for you? And it is a really compelling argument, because here's the thing about YouTube, right? YouTube are amazing at working out what you want to watch before you watch it. If you've ever seen the what to watch page, for me at least, that's a really interesting thing, because YouTube does a lot of like-to-like comparisons. So let's say there are 2 people that, if you're watching this video, you probably like some form of my videos, right? That hopefully. But yeah, basically, if you don't, maybe click the subscribe button. But in all seriousness, let's say you and someone else like ToyCat videos, and every single one that you like, this other person likes. If that person watches a video and they really like it, YouTube knows, oh, this guy over here, you're really going to like this video too. Whereas if that guy doesn't like it, it's a decent chance that you won't like it too. And it is a really good system. It's crazy the amount of the amount of code they must have done to do this, but it does mean that YouTube is very good at working out what you're going to like watching before you've even watched it. So why is that a big deal, and why did they decide this was big enough to kind of change the algorithm? Because, again, there's the second kind of argument that's like, well, some channels upload 12 times a day. When you give them a subscription, it doesn't mean the same as when you subscribe to see this one video a month from this one channel. Surely we should try and weight that. And that was the basic idea, but when you combine this other stuff, you end up with a system that really kind of works in a bizarre way. So here's what actually happens when you upload a video to YouTube now, because in case you didn't understand that, you're like, well, so what does that link to mean? Basically, if you upload a video to YouTube, it used to just be, oh, send it to the subscribers, they can watch it or they can ignore it. Now it means send it to, let's say, 1% of the subscribers, and that 1% is basically the decider. They're kind of like super judges, because if YouTube works out that, oh, these people like it an average amount, and by like, they generally, this is what we believe, it's based on whether they click it. If they do click it, how long do they watch the video? And if they do watch the video, do they interact with it? Do they give it a like? Do they give it a comment? If they do these things, then it's a great video, and therefore you should send out more. If they do these things a below average amount of time, it's a terrible video. Don't send it out to more people. And again, this is really, this is a really cool thing on YouTube's behalf. It means they can work out what you're going to like before you watch it. But on the YouTuber's behalf, it's a really kind of annoying thing, because, from our perspective, if you subscribe to see us, you probably want to see some of those videos. But YouTube's just not going to send out videos to a certain number of people. It's not going to be a massive number. Like a lot of people say, oh, I have 500,000 subscribers, and it only sends it out to 5,000. It's not literally that. It will send it out to more. But if it works out that lots of people don't even want to click it, then why should it send it out to more people if it's just going to take up space? And I kind of see that, but again, on the other hand, it's like, well, as a YouTuber, I kind of want my stuff to be seen by the people who sign up to be seen by that stuff. So yeah, that is kind of the YouTube algorithm, but there's a key second point to this argument that a lot of people don't usually go into, which is actually kind of important because it's a way of bypassing the algorithm. So if you decide that, you know what, I kind of like the idea of YouTube picking me, you don't need to do anything. You can be like, yeah, you know what, YouTube, if you want to pick the 5 best videos of the day for me, that's great. And I do this quite a lot personally, but if you want to say, you know what, actually, I would like to watch all the videos from this person, or, you know, if I want to watch, you know, Toy Cat's 2 videos a day, or at least see them so I know whether I should watch them myself. If you want to do this, there's actually a cool thing you can do on YouTube that's not very widely publicized, because if you click, when you click subscribe to someone and it says subscribe, so just down there it will say like subscribe to IBX Toy Cat. If you actually click the cog icon, it'll actually say send notifications for all videos or something like that. I'll try and put it on screen. If you click this box, this will send YouTube the message that yes, you want to see everything at the very least, and it means that YouTube will at least let it go on your subscription box, and it means you'll be updated in that way. If you want to go a step further, if you really want to stay up to date and know everything, there's another not so widely known option where you can click like email me about every upload from this channel, and if you click that, then every single time a subscription pops up or a subscription on this channel, you will be emailed and you will know about that. So yeah, that is the whole YouTube algorithm story. First of all, it is put in place by YouTube because not everyone watches every video from every person they're subscribed to. It tries to work out what you're going to watch before you're going to watch it, and it generally does a good job. Like, it can never be perfect, like algorithms can never be perfect, but they do a pretty good job for a machine that works out what videos you're going to like before you like it. Again, that's a pretty hard task, and they do a good job. However, if you're on the YouTube creator side, it is very frustrating to just know that, oh, some 100,000 of my subscribers don't like it, and yeah, that's kind of that. So basically, I'd like to hear what kind of side you fall on this in the comments down below, and also I'd just like to point out something that if you are one of the people that come to a video early, you're kind of like one of the deciders that decide whether it actually goes out to more people or not, because, you know, this is kind of an interesting point that, like, if you really like a video and you get there early, I would just say I would strongly recommend a like. That's just the final point I want to leave here. So yeah, YouTube algorithm is a interesting subject that I've wanted to kind of get off my chest for a while now, and it's also so if we just leave that behind for a little bit, it's also a kind of thing that's trending towards other websites, because, you know, you might look at Twitter and think, oh, so you know, that Twitter update timeline, that seems like a clever way to do this too. And actually, when it comes to other websites, YouTube doesn't do this. When it comes to other websites, it actually gets a lot more nefarious than they just want you to see the best content. Because if you look at Facebook, for instance, again, Facebook 5-10 years, I don't know how long ago it was now, but they transitioned from the chronological timeline to you only see specific highlights, right? And at the same time, if you had a page, you know, your page is affected by the same things. But this is where things get really tricky, because you can do this for your personal friends too, but it's obviously a much bigger deal on a Facebook page. Basically, what you can decide to do is you can pay money to override the algorithm and to go to all your friends anyway. So that's where this gets messy. That's where this gets messy with other websites. And I'd like to say, on websites like Twitter, I like to see everything from everyone, even though I don't check it all out. But I think just saying that the website shouldn't decide for me isn't necessarily always the right call, because YouTube picks a lot of what I watch, and they do a pretty good job at it. So just there are some thoughts. I think they're all over the place, but the key point here is that algorithms aren't bad all the time. They're just sometimes bad, and as long as you know how to override them when you want to, you can stay in control, and that's how you do override them. So thank you all very much for watching the video. If you did like it, please do like it and let me know, because it helps out the channel and lets me know you do like it. Share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you are new around here, because I make videos like this every single day on my channel, and if subscribed, you'll see them daily on your homepage. If you have watched it all the way through to this point in the video, then you've sent YouTube a signal that more people should watch it. So I guess thank you very much for that. And in all seriousness, do you like this kind of format? I know it's kind of weird to talk at a camera. And yeah, that's all of that. So the final point before I do leave, a lot of people point out like, oh, you like Digimon more than Pokemon, so cat, but there's a Pikachu there. Everyone only points about the Pikachu. They don't point out the fact that every now and then you can see a Flareon out there. And is that an N64? Yeah, there's an N64 below it too. So, little secret about my room for you all. So anyway, yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.